All right, so let's break down one of the most chaotic, unpredictable, and just downright insane matches of the entire Serie A season. Seriously, this was a game that wasn't decided until the very, very last kick.
You can boil this entire wild game down to just a couple of key numbers. The first one you need to remember is 3. Just keep that number in your head because it is absolutely the most important one of the entire match.
And the second number? 99. And no, I don't just mean stoppage time. I mean the 99th minute, the exact moment when a winner was finally and unbelievably decided.
Okay, so let's set the scene. We're in the capital at the Stadio Olimpico, and for the first half of this match, it really looked like Lazio had the game completely locked down. They were in total control. Lazio just came out swinging, landing a quick 1-2 punch. It all started when a defender's arm was sticking way out in a position it just shouldn't have been in, and the ref pointed right to the spot. The veteran, Pedro, he steps up, cool as you like, and slots it home. And then before Genoa even knew it hit them, Isaac Clarkson finds the net, and bang, it's 2-0. So at this point, it looks like a pretty routine day at the office, A comfy 2-0 lead for the home team. You'd be forgiven for thinking the story was already written. Game over. But oh no, this match had other plans. Just when the whole thing seemed settled, Genoa, who go by the nickname the Griffin, they decided to mount a comeback that would turn everything completely on its head. And this is where it gets kind of wild. In this incredible moment of symmetry, the entire game's momentum shifts because of almost the exact same thing. This time, it's a Lazio player, Mario Gila, whose arm hits the ball and, you guessed it, penalty. Malinowski steps up, converts it, and just like that, Genoa was right back in the fight. And that's exactly how quickly it all unraveled for Lazio. First the penalty, and then a moment of pure chaos from a corner kick completely levels the score. Malinowski almost scores directly from it. The ball just cannons off the post, and his teammate Vitinha is right there to tap in the rebound. I mean, think about that. From cruising at 2-0 to suddenly being tied 2-2. The game was wide open. So, the score is level. The clock is ticking deep, deep into stoppage time. You could just feel the whole match was building towards one final, unforgettable climax. The stage was absolutely set for a dramatic finish. You had all this momentum Genoa had built up, just crashing against Lazio's desperation to not throw this thing away at home. So who was going to be the hero? Was anyone going to find a winner, or would they have to share the points after all that? The commentary team, they just nailed it. They called it a crazy game of football in the capital. And honestly, that's the perfect way to describe it, because it had already given us everything. But as it turned out, it was about to deliver its third and final, and by far the craziest, act. And then, you can't make this stuff up. With just seconds left on the clock, a cross comes into the box, and for the third time in the match, an arm makes contact with the ball. A third handball, a third penalty. This was Lazio's chance, right at the death, to win it all. The commentator sets the scene perfectly. You can just feel it, right? The entire stadium holds its breath, and it's Lezia's own Danilo Cataldi, a player from Rome, stepping up to take what is, without a doubt, the most important kick of the entire game. Everything, absolutely everything, is resting on this one moment. And he scores! He buries it! With a 99th minute penalty winner, Lazio snatches victory right from the jaws of what looked like it was going to be a devastating draw. The final score, Lazio 3, Genoa 2. Just, wow. So let's just take a breath. After all of that, what made this match so much more than just a 3-2 result? Why is this a game that we're going to remember as one of the thrillers of the season?
Well, it was just the perfect storm of football drama. You had a commanding lead get completely erased. You had the incredible rarity of 3 massive penalties, all given for handballs. That's something you almost never see. And of course, you had the ultimate drama, a last-second match-winning goal, an absolute total roller coaster.
In the end, a game like this is a perfect reminder of why we watch sports, isn't it? It's the symmetry of those 2 penalties that swing the momentum. It's the pure chaos of a comeback, and it's the sheer improbability of a third penalty in the 99th minute. It's that thin, unpredictable line between total heartbreak and absolute ecstasy. And it just proves that the story is never, ever over until that final whistle blows.